Hello, beautiful people of the internet. If you have a desire to enjoy every moment of your life, then this is a very important video because a lot of times we disconnect, we become fake, and it just ruins our joy. It destroys it because fake people aren't joyful because they don't know who they are. So that's what we're going to look at in this video today. As sad as it may sound, the church has created this place, this atmosphere of fake people, because the people are supposed to be a certain way, to act a certain way, to have a certain vibe, to look a certain way, to all this different stuff that every church has in their, that they say, you got to serve Jesus, you got to do all this, you can't be in sin, you can't do that. You can't do this, you can't do that, but you can do this, and you can do this, and you should always be doing this, and you should always be doing that. And so what it does is when people come into this place, like I have a friend who is actually living with me right now. Name is Chris Adcock, and he moved up from Cincinnati because he wanted to go to this drug rehab type deal. And in that drug rehab type deal, they basically taught him how to act a certain way, how to act a certain way instead of who he is. Because and what happened is like he put this performance on it, and it had this ability to turn him into somebody that's fake, but he didn't do it. Now he came around and he actually learned, like he's living with us and he's learning about who he is, so it's going great. But the thing is, like when I was younger, for instance, like way I grew up, I was taught like this is right, this is wrong, stay away from this. And so I tried to put boundaries to try to force myself into this mold that the church had for me. And because I forced myself in this mold, I was never able to be real with people. I was never able to come to this place of vulnerability where I would actually speak about what I'm actually struggling with, what I'm actually going through, what I'm thinking about. I couldn't do it because I was trying to be this designed person by the church. And it just did not work. It does not work, and that's the thing. Like even today, now that I'm in this place in a different place where I know my identity, I know who I am, and I live from that. There's times where I disconnect. There's times where I believe a lie that I'm not good enough. I believe that I'm just not measuring up to what I'm called to be, and so I disconnect, and I put myself in a ball, and I stay away from people. And it's not good because I'm an extrovert and I get alive when I'm around people. So to do that is just stupid. It's killing myself, and it's killing my dreams, and it's killing everything that I'm created to be. But the reason we disconnect, and this is something I've been thinking about because we just had this amazing conversation on Monday night. Yes, there was a group of guys here, and we had burgers and beer and wine, and it was fun. It was a great time. And we had some awesome conversation about being real. And because, like, the thing is, we become fake so quickly because we judge ourselves, we disconnect from everything else, we disconnect from other people. And when we do that, we just put ourselves in a place of like I don't even know how to say it. We put ourselves in a place where it's just not good because we aren't real with people. We're putting on this fake face because we're supposed to act a certain way, like whatever it may be. Like there's sometimes, like a lot of times, like when I was going through pornography, when I was watching pornography, I hid it from everybody. And because I hid it, I was never able to connect with somebody about it and get rid of it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like it talks about confess your sins to one another. Because there's actually something about it to when you actually get in front of somebody and you confess something that you're going through and you're real with them and you open yourself up, because that's what it means to be vulnerable. You open yourself up. You let yourself open up. I know this may sound hard sometimes. It is hard sometimes. But when you do that, you get in front of somebody, you go on a ride, and you just talk. Or you go sit down with somebody for a couple hours somewhere and you just talk. Or you go have a beer with somebody. That's one thing I found like that really opens people up. Like people start pouring out on you what they're going through, what they're facing in life. And what happens is through those times of connection, those things that held us back, those lies that we believed that caused us to disconnect, like we let go of them. They actually help us let go of them when we actually talk to people. It's like this very practical thing in the spirit of letting stuff go. So if you ever come into this place where you want to enjoy every moment, you got to be able to connect in every moment. And that's why I titled this video about enjoying every moment. Because when we connect, when you always put yourself in a place of connection, where you're connected to every moment that you're alive, where you're connected to every person that you meet, where you let yourself be connected, where you're just real, and because like here's the thing I've realized in this last couple weeks, like some part of me hasn't been real, because when I'm just real, I'm just myself, I'm very like joyful, happy, and outgoing, and it's just normal for me. It's fun. It's like I just make life fun. And this last couple of weeks, I've been disconnected because some stuff in my business hasn't been going the way I had wanted to go. And so I was being stressed out, and I was disconnecting because I was believing a lie that, you know what, I'm not sure if I can do this. And that lie causes me to disconnect. See, everything, like the thing is, when I disconnect, you know what I do? I usually go watch YouTube videos. A lot of them. I'll just binge watch YouTube videos and Netflix or something because I want to disconnect. This is my time. But it's not really my time. I'm actually disconnecting from who I am by doing that. And yeah, there's moments where we need to unwind and do that. Yeah, whatever. But when it becomes some sort of an addiction, because addiction comes from disconnection, when it becomes that, it just ruins everything. Another thing we do is like go on Facebook, social media. Like, I don't know what you do to disconnect, but it needs to stop, because you got to get rid of the lie. You got to get rid of the lie, and you got to let yourself connect to people. And don't hide the crap that you're going through. Let other people know about it. It doesn't have to be everybody, but find somebody you can talk to about it, that you can dump it off on, and let it go. Because then only until you dump it will you be able to let it go, and only until you connect with somebody at a certain level will you be able to let it go. And it will help your life tremendously, and that's the secret, that's the key to enjoying every moment that we're alive, is to be in this place of connection. Connect with everybody. Realize that you're one with people, because like Jesus makes us one. And when we do that, and we live in every moment, and we connect in every moment, and we realize that we have all power and authority in every moment because we're connected. When we realize that, when we live in that, like there's nothing that can stop us. Nothing that can take away our destiny. And we just literally get to walk in this pleasure, this place of pleasure of where Jesus is. And it's beautiful, and it's awesome, and it's fun. It's like Adam and Eve. They grew up in Eden, and Eden is the name for it, like it means pleasure. And the word for will, the will of God, will literally can be translated pleasure. And so when we walk in pleasure, the only way we can walk in pleasure, the only way we can walk in the will of God, is by believing who we are. And anytime we believe a lie, we get kicked out of the pleasure, because you can't be in there and believe a lie at the same time. Like your disconnection, like you disconnect, so you like literally disconnect from the pleasure of God, from the will of God. That's how disconnection worked. Like Adam and Eve, they believed the lie that they, to be like God, they had to do a certain thing. They did that, and instantly, like they disconnected. They hid behind the bush. They saw that they were naked. They hid behind the bushes. They disconnected from God, and God's like, "Yo, this is the way you're going to do it, and then you can't stay in this garden, man. Because my pleasure is created for people that know who they are, that don't disconnect." And so connection is the key to life, man. Connection is the key to life. And that's what I want you to learn this week. I hope I didn't ramble too much, because I felt like I was just rambling. So if I didn't, leave a comment below. Tell me. Tell me how I can do better. Tell me things that you're going through and things that you want to connect to. Tell me your dreams. Comment below. And I want to know, because I want to be able to help you be everything that you can be. I want to help you walk in what you're destined to be. And I can't do that if I don't know what some things are that you struggle with, or some things that you want to grow in. So comment below, let me know, and I'll make videos about it in the future. Cool? So yeah, this next week, just challenge yourself to be connected in every moment, because it's every moment that changes your life. It's the combination of the moments that will basically say if what quality of life you're going to have. So when you choose every moment to be connected and to just love every moment and just be free in every moment, guess what? You're going to have a lifetime of freedom and love and joy. So stay connected. You got this. I believe in you. You can do this. And you can get rid of the disconnection. You can get rid of the depression that comes from it as well. Awesome? Sound good? I hope this is good. I hope this is good stuff, man. Anyway, stay awesome. Thanks for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope it helped you. If it did, again, leave a comment below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this on YouTube and Facebook. And also, if you want to get an email about it, go download my 40 verses that the devil doesn't want you to believe. Because you believe them, you stop being disconnected, you know? So anyway, go connect, go download those 40 verses, go through them. They changed my life, and I think they'll do the same for you, because I go through them every day. Anyway, the link for that is right, literally in the video, right below here. I think I'm pointing right. Anyway, go for it. You got this. I'm excited for you. You're going to do amazing in life. You're going to have an amazing week. You're just going to be full of the love and the glory of God, because you know who you are and you're connected to the source of all life. Sound amazing? Yes, it does. Anyway, my name is Justin Miller. I approve this message.